In this video, I am going to explain about the program related to adding the set of numbers which are accepted through command line. So whatever the program you are seeing on the screen, it is the program to add two numbers or a set of numbers which are accepted through command line. So first of all, I'll show the execution once and then I'll explain the program line by line. So whenever we install the IDLE version of Python software in Windows version or Windows operating system, in the IDLE screen, in this run tab, we'll get an option called as run customized. So I'll be clicking on this particular option and then a window will be displayed to asking to enter the set of values. So here I am entering say 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and then I am clicking on OK. So the output will be displayed as 15, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. Before displaying the output, whatever the values I have accepted through command line, they are displayed in the form of a list over here, as you can see on the screen, the part which I have highlighted. Then coming to the program. So basically what are command line arguments? So command line arguments means values which are passed to the program while executing are known as command line arguments. For example, whatever the values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 I am passing over here. Whatever the values I have passed over here, these 5 are said to be command line arguments. Coming to the program. So in Python, in order to execute command line arguments, first of all we have to import a predefined module called sys. Sys stands for system. So sys is the name of a predefined module. So import this particular module. Then in the second statement, what we are doing is sys.argv of 1 colon. Whatever the part I have highlighted, it represents sys.argv means sys.argument values. Argv means argument values. Sys.argv of 1 colon, which means starting from the first value you are entering, accept each and every value which we are passing through command line. Say whenever we are running the program over here, see here I am passing 1, so 1 will be stored in sys.argv of 1. Or for suppose for your convenience, say I am entering the values 10, 20 and 30. Now, if you can see over here, the values 10, 20, 30 are displayed in the form of a list and 60 is their sum, 10 plus 20 plus 30. Now, 10 will be stored in argv of 1. After 1, here I am writing colon, which means accept all the values which are passed through command line one by one. So how the storage will happen means in argv of 1, 10 will be stored. In argv of 2, 20 will be stored. In argv of 3, 30 will be stored. This is possible because you are writing over here 1 colon starting from the index position 1, keep on storing the values which we are passing through command line, and here we are displaying the same. So this is how the values or whatever we are accepting through command line are being displayed. Then In Python, by default, whatever the values we are accepting, those values will be accepted as strings only. In order to consider them as integer values, since we have to add them, we have to consider them as integer values. So for that purpose, we are writing this particular statement. Map is a predefined function which is available in Python. Map means it is like match the following. So the meaning of this particular statement, whatever I have highlighted, it means that map of int comma sys.argv of 1, that is 10 will be mapped to the integer data type. ARGV of 1 colon, that is what we have written, right? So each and every value starting from index position 1, it should be mapped to the integer data type. So 10 ARGV of 1, that is 10 will be mapped to integer. ARGV of 2, that is 20 will be mapped to integer. ARGV of 3, that is 30 will be mapped to integer. And on all these values, we are applying the predefined function called as sum. Sum is a predefined function available in Python. So sum of, now this particular statement will be considered by Python as sum of 10 comma 20 comma 30. 60 will be displayed as output. Okay. Then one more important thing to be remembered is in Python, in ARGV of 0, that is in the first location of ARGV array, the value that is stored is nothing but the name of the program which you are executing. See, for suppose here I am running the program. If at all you get any errors, you have to resolve those errors and then re-execute the program. Say here I am executing the program. So initially I haven't given any values through command line, so an empty list is being displayed as output, and the sum is 0. Since I haven't entered any values, the sum will be displayed as 0. So whenever I display ARGV of 0, this is what is displayed. Command1.py is the name with which I have saved the program, and by default it has been saved in C drive in that users folder, in that home folder. So this path will be displayed as the output. That means ARGV of 0, that is the first location of ARGV array, is going to hold the name of the program as its argument. Okay, now whenever I run this program once again, see here I am entering the values, say 10, 20 and 30, right? And then clicking on OK button. As you can see, 10, 20, 30 are the values which I have passed. Their sum is being displayed here, and by default ARGV of 0 displays the name of the program. Whatever this is about, adding the values which are accepted through command line. So whatever the program I have explained, it is Windows version compatible. If you are executing the same program in the Linux version VI editor, the command to run this particular program is python 3 space command1.py. This is the name with which I have saved the program, space whatever the values you want to accept, enter those values and then press enter button. The output will be displayed to you. In the Windows version, to run command line arguments program, you have an option called as run customized or shift plus F5. Thank you.